Is now the time to go all in crypto? With the crypto market crashing 70% over the past 6 months, I now find myself in a bit of a dilemma. Here's the TLDR. I'd bought a 1-bed property several years ago, and the plan was to sell it, upgrade it into a 3-bed property. And last week, the property was listed on the market. However, with property prices at all-time high and interest rates going up, and now crypto being 70% down, what is an investor to do? Continue to upgrade to a 3-bed house as originally planned, or go all in crypto? Now, having a 3-bed property is obviously a smart, a stable, a secure way to passive income and capital growth. However, on the other hand, we just had the comments from the CEO of Fidelity saying, now is the time to be contrarian and double down on crypto. Then we have one of the richest families to have ever lived saying, the very best time to buy is when there is blood in the streets. Then we have legendary investor Sir John Templeton saying, the time to buy is at maximum pessimism. And then obviously the famous quote from Warren Buffett that says, be greedy when others are fearful. And like most things in life, it isn't exactly the full picture. So in this video, for anyone interested, I'll be going through the full picture, the 3 potential options I have, how I can reduce the risk, but this will likely be the biggest trade of my life. As always, if you do enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, always appreciated. Okay, so here is the full picture with 3 potential options, all that come with a different risk-reward profile. And at the end, I'd be very interested to hear what other people would do in this situation. So, let's do this. Okay, so here is the full situation. Had the 1-bed house for several years with the plan to upgrade to a 3-bed. However, after getting married and after our first child, we now actually live and stay in the wife's property, which is a 3-bed. So when it comes to risk, I wouldn't be putting the entire family's wealth at risk. But it is technically still all in for me, as this is the property and money that's in my name. So this was the current situation, and this was the original plan. So it was to convert the 1-bed property into a 3-bed buy-to-let, and under the wife's name, we already had a 3-bed. And the plan would be to rent these properties out, and together we would buy a 4-bed property to live in. And this way the rent would pay for the property and add to this house. This rental would pay for the property and contribute to this house, meaning we would have very low living expenses. And altogether, these properties come to about $1.5 million. So a very safe, a very solid $1 million plan. But then this happened. The crypto market took everybody by surprise and ended up crashing down over 70%, right at the time that I'm about to come into about $150,000 in cash. So this puts me in a huge dilemma. And I ran some very quick numbers, and this is what I saw. Now, if Bitcoin were to crash down to the $13,000 level, which many people think it will do, and in its next cycle, it does break past the $100,000 mark, which again is certainly doable, then going all in crypto, this would take the 150K very close to the $1 million mark. And this could happen within 2 years. But obviously, this is a very high risk option as well. So after thinking about it, there's probably 3 main options depending on risk and reward. So option 1, which would be the highest risk. Now remember, we already live in this 3-bed, so this is the safe option. However, all the money, we would go all in crypto. So this would be the high risk, high reward strategy, option number 1. Option number 2 would just be to stick to the original plan. Upgrade the 1-bed to a 3-bed, rent out the current house, and we would move into our 4-bed house. As you saw, a very solid $1 million plan. Or option 3. So we would have the 3-bed and it would be a hybrid approach. I could keep a minimum deposit, say $50,000 for the house, and invest the lion's share, $100,000 into crypto. And this could be the happy medium, where we still get the 4-bed house, we still have the 3-bed house, so this comes close to $1 million in itself, and then we get a good chunk of money invested in the crypto market at rock bottom prices. And so here's the rough plan subject to change. Now the 1-bed has just been put on the market, so will likely take 2 to 3 months to sell. I'm thinking option 3 has the best risk reward profile, so keep a minimum deposit and still get the 4-bed, but put the lion's share into crypto. However, only if it falls below a certain price. So there would be 3 rule-based scenarios to help reduce the risk. And they would be, if by the time the house is sold that Bitcoin is below $15,000, then invest half, which would be $50,000. And if Bitcoin falls below $10,000, then invest the other half, $50,000. And this way I'd be getting in at an excellent price. And if Bitcoin never falls below these numbers by the end of this year, then just go ahead with the upgrade to a 3-bed house as originally planned. So that is the idea. With the crypto market falling 70% over the past 6 months, catching nearly everyone by surprise, I find myself in a bit of a dilemma. Do I upgrade to a 3-bed as originally planned, or do I take the risk and go all in crypto while crypto is at fire sale prices? And as always, I like to be fully transparent with exactly what I'm doing with my own money. So now it's time to ask the audience. So would you choose option 1, option 2, or option 3? Or maybe something completely different? Let me know in your comment below. But for now, just to say, if you did enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like. And a big thank you to everyone who does. If you haven't yet subscribed, click below and join us. Got some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Okay, cheers guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.